Okay, I am so sorry about that. Again, I just thought everything was going fine on my own screen. I didn't see it frozen. However, I am back, and please get back everybody on the watch, and let me come to you with the presentation. Get back everybody on the screen, and please let me know if it is frozen. Just put a note on the screen so that I can be aware. I do not know why the computer does that, but I try to do my best here. So please get on this keyboard and hit the share button. Get everybody in here. Prosperity J, Tenola George, Febe Favor, I see all of you. Also see Theophilos Kungang, my own brother, cousin, Ransom Ajong, I see all of you. Zam Inji, Aunjia, Sylvester, and Paula Man, yes, all the way from the Queen's land. Thank you for joining. And also see Imade, see also Fisher and King, and then African King. Thank you all also for joining. And I see Izoria Amber, Atabong Harrison, who says watching Valentine Debo. They're all watching Francolin, Shudine. I see you. I also see Lovett Monan, ABC. I see Ferdinand Tatang. I see Beglon Larson, Take, Valentine Debo. Please, I like the way the numbers are growing. Over 129 just in the 2 minutes. Please hit that share button. I got very, very exciting news that I bring for you today. So please hit that share button. Let others join so I can bring you the presentation. I want you to know, for those of you who are not yet privileged to watch ABC presentations, I got good news for you. I believe by this time next week, if you are on ground zero, you should be able to be receiving ABC on your television sets. You should be able by this time next week to be receiving ABC by satellite, right in your bedroom or sitting room, by satellite. So please, I am really excited about this, about the launch of ABC, and we are hoping that ABC will be a blessing. We're hoping that ABC will be a blessing to everyone on ground zero. So please share the link as you join. Share the link as you join. Let's hit 1,000 people. I believe we can do that in 15 minutes. We have done it several times in the past. So go ahead, send the link to every social media platform that you know, to WhatsApp groups, Facebook groups, every social media platform that you find yourself in. I see Lum, Colette, Indekumba, joining. I also see Inji Pro, Lum, I mentioned that. E-Banks, Iroko. So welcome, Secretary Chris. Thank you, thank you. I also see Rian, Angloma. Thank you for joining. Ferdinand Tatang from Abu Dhabi. Thank you. Teresia Limunga, I see you. Fidelis Ambe, I also see you. Please, as you join, go ahead, do me a favor and do yourself a favor by hitting that share button. Let's grow the numbers so I can quickly come to you with the presentation. I also see Clarion, Tebas, Sheikh, say live from Ikata. I don't know where Ikata is, but I'm glad to know you are online. Lambi somewhere, see you, sir. KDP, loading. Say hi, Chris. And I see the one and only Lady Casey, all the way from the Queensland. I also see Niba Pascal has joined. Paddy King, I see you, sir. Enes Bello, Israel Ejele, Brian Fozal, I see you. Ghislaine, Kimbo Vincent. We are a little over 200 people right now. Please go ahead, hit that share link as you join. And if you are joining again from ground zero, I want you to know by this time next week, everything going right, I want to believe you will be able to watch ABC on your television set, in your bedroom or your sitting room by way of satellite. We are coming into your bedroom and we are truly excited about it. The ABC is going to cover the All Ambazonian Consultative Forum live into ground zero. And so if you cannot attend it online or physically here in the DC area, don't be worried. You will receive it on ground zero right in your bedroom or your sitting room. Thank you again for joining. Ochiba Ochindo, Ban Bell Ring, I see you. Jonathan Tingwim, John Julius Inji, I see you. Amber Landa Nzile, thank you all for joining. I also see Bertrand Fogwe, Prince Jones Prince. I see Nappy Boy, tag him. Now remember, I cannot read every name that is rolling past this screen because there are over 200 people on the watch right now, and there is just no way I can find every name to read. But when I see your name, I won't skip it. And when I see your name, please go. If I read your name, do me a favor. Go to www.mytriptoboya and make a little donation when I call, when mention your name. We will always need the money. Without the money, this revolution would go nowhere. So if you are lucky enough for me to read your name, please switch the screen and get to www.mytriptoboya.com. Make a little donation as an appreciation for me calling your name. Okay? All right. Almost 300 people. Please, the numbers are not growing quickly enough. Please, that means some people who are joining are not hitting the share button. Hit that share button as you join, please, so that I can come to you with the presentation proper. I see Can E. Cyprian. Wow, can't wait to hear good news. You are very much correct. Adeline Achu, watching from Ottawa, Canada. Thank you for joining. Please hit the share button. In Carrefour, Boma, I see you from Dubai. I see Mbe Cletus. Also says he's watched. Alejandro Ladesma. I don't know where that name is coming from. Thank you for joining. Please let me know if you're having any issues on your screen. You let me know. I don't want to believe this thing is frozen again. Please let me know if you're having any issues. If the screen, your screen is frozen, let me know, please. I see Raiza Tutang join, Ayuk Jones join, Sami Bass join, Abomo Charles Abomo also join from Oslo. Wow. I see Dube Neba. I see Jamchia from Hungary. Victorine Mojoko from Victoria. Ground Zero, thank you for joining. I hope you're all safe out there. I see Don Tibeges. I don't know how you pronounce that, but I hope I tried. I also see John Barnes from Abaqua. Over 300 people watching online. Please go ahead, hit that share button so I can quickly bring you this good news. Hit the share button, please. Hit the share button. Let's make up the numbers so I can come to you. Because of the technical problem we had a few minutes ago, I will not wait for 1,000 people. I will spare you that trouble. Bring you the presentation once we hit 500-600 people. So please, if you are joining, do me a favor and do yourself a favor, do everybody a favor, hit the share button. Thank you. Okay, we're having a little over 300 people. A little over 300 people. Go ahead and hit that share button, please. Hooks Law, I see you, sir. You see Constai Ngole. I'm here too. There you go. I see Ambani Mojoko, I think I mentioned that before. Felix in chair. She is also watching. Ahmad Odin watching. Where Epa watching. Say Ngom's Queen. I don't know what that means, but thanks for joining. Ashu Patience joining also. Close to 400 people. Please don't let the numbers drop. Don't let the numbers drop. I cannot start till I hit 500 people at the least. On the screen, Stephen Chofor, thank you for joining. Paddy King, I mentioned that before, thank you for joining. Francis Mengod, thanks also for joining. Pat, Tricia, those are two separate names. There is Pat and then there's Tricia. Thank you also for joining. Love it, Monang, thank you. Indy 4, Informo 4. It says, please, could you give us the frequency of ABC Amber TV that will enable us get connected to the satellite and consequently watch images from our TV? I really don't have an idea, but all I can tell you, I can assure you from here is that you don't need any new equipment. All you will need will be the channel name and number by the time the signal is sent on satellite. And we will surely communicate that information to you. You need only the channel number and of course the name. The name will be ABC, Ambazonian Broadcasting Corporation. And the channel number, we will get it from the satellite company and communicate it to every one of you on ground zero. Right now, we are not sure what that number is, but very soon, possibly by next week, early next week, we will have that information to pass across to you. Thank you for asking. I see Eric Neighbor watching. I see Ngobenyo Fualue watching. Say, Chris, thanks for joining too. Thank you, sir. Prince Tanya, I see you. Newton Bezing, I also see you. I see also Amen and Dan. Say, please, Chris, I don't get what you're trying to say there. However, I see my friend Joseph Bashir join. Sikot Judson, I tell free, I see you. See neighbor Pascal, John. Kumme Isamba is watching. Paul Nilong, A.D. Bime, I see you. Bernie Jane, Silence Mavic, Victorine Agor. Thank you all. A little over 420 people, less than 80 people for me to go bring you the presentation. So please, those of you just joining, hit that share button while I prepare to bring you this presentation. Again, this is very important, good news that lots of us have been waiting for quite a while. God is working to our favor in this revolution. I can assure you, Yawande is staggering right now over this good news. And they haven't seen anything yet. You just get better and better by the day. Hit the share button, please. Tape Do, I see you. Francisco Tembe. Honorable Chris, watching, says watching from ground zero. Thank you, sir. I see Van Ryan Favor from I think she's coming in from Belgium. Thank you for joining. Lidi Ingan from United Arab Emirates. Eugene Noben watching. I also see Belu Iku watching. Vicky Buma is watching from Maryland. I also see Tof Bazor. I also see the Beto Injem watching from Croatia. Come on, Ambazonians in Croatia. That is interesting. I also see Njam Chia watching Begulun Lawson. And I also see E.M. Lion Jude Ate Free, I think I mentioned that before. Hyson Dinger, watching from Minnesota. Caroline Lon Smith. Yes, I know you, Caroline. Great to see you all the way from Germany. Wonderful. I see Valley. I see Nesto Katum, Akwi Amberline. Can't wait. There you go. Julio, Walters Tambi. We are almost pleased. These numbers are really slow. I know we had a technical problem, but we came back and I expected the numbers to grow a little faster than this. We lost to 500 people right now. I wouldn't start till we hit at least 600 people. So please, and as you join, now remember to hit the like button. Hit the like or the follow button on this ABC Facebook page so that every time we put up notifications, you can automatically get it. We grow the numbers on the page, and every time we put up notifications, you will automatically get them. The same thing, please, I encourage you. I want to make an appeal to you. I need your like and I need your following on ANR News Radio, Amber News Radio Facebook page. We are looking for 2,000 likes on that Facebook page. Once we're able to ascertain 2,000 likes on Amber News Radio page, Facebook would allow us to broadcast live radio on that Facebook page so that some of you who are at work can listen to live radio news, 24/7 news from that platform. So please do me a favor. After this broadcast, go to Amber News Radio on Facebook and click it and click like or click follow. We want to build the audience to 2,000 so we can have our live radio player on that page. Please do so, and I appreciate it. Thanks for doing so. I see Ashu Patience, I mentioned that before. We have now hit a little over 500 people. I have a very short presentation. It isn't going to take long. Do me a favor, keep on hitting the share button even when I bring you the presentation. So please go ahead, hit the share button as I bring you the presentation proper right now. And continue hitting the share button, please. And good evening, every one of you and fellow Ambazonians. It is a good day for our revolution today. There are sounds of abundance of hope in the horizon as the much anticipated collaboration and unity conference is now a thing of reality. At the interim government, we are excited, very much excited to bring you the good news that the organizers of the Canadian conference have now agreed to cooperate or collaborate with the interim government to host the All-Ambazonia Consultative Conference coming up next week. In doing so, they agreed to postpone the Canadian conference pending the outcome of the All-Ambazonia Consultative Conference that will take place right here in Washington, D.C., USA. This decision was reached after major stakeholders, including almost all of the leaders of the frontline movement, coming together in D.C. area or the D.C. area to brainstorm on the way forward for the conference. There was unanimous agreement for the venue and agenda of the conference, though they have made some slight schedule changes or adjustments to accommodate everyone wanting to be at the conference, digitally or physically. The program of the entire conference shall run from Saturday, August the 18th, through Monday, August the 20th. However, Public participation is expected only for Saturday the 18th and Sunday the 19th. The conference opens on Saturday the 18th in plenary at a location that will be communicated very soon. However, from across the world, every Ambazonian is invited to join by way of telecast and to contribute by sharing of opinion by way of voting. Voting for the resolutions to be arrived at a meeting that day. Over 2,000 people have already registered to be in attendance online, and registration is still ongoing, and it is absolutely free. Once the registration figures hit 5,000, the platform may no longer be able to accept any form of registrations. Should you therefore want to be a part of the conference, you will have to go and register right now after this presentation. The registration link is right here on this ABC Facebook page. Click and register. And for those who will not have the privilege to participate in the deliberations, you don't have to worry. ABC shall be broadcasting the conference live to ground zero by way of satellite and on social media too. The Saturday plenary shall witness presentations from expert resource persons, Ambazonian statesmen and women, on the agenda of the conference, which focus is, number 1, collaboration, number 2, unity, and number 3, mediation or negotiations. Resource persons shall be all-inclusive, that is, to be chosen by the different major groups. First day deliberations are expected to end with proposed resolutions for the revolution as regards the way forward in the areas of collaboration and unity among the various groups and the interim government. Modalities for a future negotiated settlement of this conflict, that is, conditions for formal separation between French Cameroon and Ambazonia, shall also be discussed and resolutions reached as per the kind of experts that shall represent Ambazonia at such an occasion. When it is all said and done, that Saturday, the first day, participants shall have the opportunity to vote to endorse the resolutions before they are then handed over to the major group leaders, who will have to spend time behind doors on August the 20th to deliberate over them and to sign it. 2 things shall happen on Sunday, which is the second day of the conference. First, the March on Washington. I mean the Million-Man March, and a unity dinner and fundraiser later that evening. The Million-Man March is expected to start at 8 a.m. that Sunday and ends at 3 p.m. There will be a church service that precedes the Million-Man March, so that anybody concerned about missing church service at his or her location can come there and still enjoy that worship at the rally venue. All over the world where Ambazonians are found, they are very much encouraged to convene at every American embassy to carry out same appeal to Donald Trump and America to come to our help. We know that the time is short and there may not be enough time for you to plan, but we encourage all Ambazonians all over the globe, wherever you live and wherever an American embassy exists, to please, even if it means 10 of you, 20 of you, 30 of you, please, you can come together and stage those rallies at the American embassies at your various locations. The dinner fundraiser in the evening in Washington, D.C. shall be open to all with a little registration fee, only at the entrance. The conference completely rounds up on Monday, August 20th, with the signing of the collaboration accord by the leaders and their movements, and with a press conference at the National Press Club in Washington, D.C. Fellow Ambazonians, this is the moment. This is what all of us have yearned for. However, the success of it all lies in our ability and willingness to participate, to be involved. Click on the link here on ABC Facebook page to register to attend online. For all of us living in continental USA and Canada, let us come out in our numbers that weekend. Remember that this event is already very near. It is up next weekend. It is only 1 week away from now. Book your flight now so that you can get better rates. Or arrange now for carpooling and bring in as many people as your car can carry. This is one more moment, one more opportunity to take our destiny into our hands. We did it before on September 22nd and October 1st last year. We have since dreamed and talked about this other day. Let's make it to happen. Let's all come out in our numbers, especially for the Million-Man March, and put a smile and hope on the face of ground zero. Let's all come out in our numbers, if for anything, to shame the enemy who has thought they can keep us divided forever, to steal the victory of this revolution from us. Let us come out in our millions to send a strong message to French Cameroon that never again shall we ever be a part of their country. Let us come out and send a powerful message to French Cameroon that we meant it when in October 2017 we declared the restoration of our independence. Let us come out and hold hands together and tell the international community that we are one in our resolve for a free and independent Southern Cameroon's Ambazonia, and that if they doubt our resolve for a free Ambazonia, let them get us a referendum. Let us come out. Let us come out and send a message to all the Pauls in French Cameroon. I mean Paul Biya, Paul Tanganji, Paul Gogomo, you can name the rest. Let's come out and tell them that they can kill some of us, but they cannot kill the idea, the dream of a free country, the former British Southern Cameroons. Fellow Ambazonians, the international community wants to hear from us. They want to know that we are indeed one and indivisible. There are moments when our money doesn't matter. Only presence matter. This is one of those moments. Imagine the world leaders seeing hundreds of thousands of us gathered in Washington, D.C. with one message. Please, if you care about the pogroms being perpetrated against our people at home, if all those gory dead bodies that haunt us every day on the social media really mean anything to you, if the cry of our families on ground zero really mean anything to you, I mean all of us in the diaspora, then this is the moment for you to show it, to demonstrate it. Stop the talking, stop the critique, and show up and be counted. The million-man march was moved from Monday to Sunday, so you don't have to give any excuse for not being there. Sunday isn't a work day, it is a weekend. You can make it. Please use your blogs, all social media platforms available to you to pass the message of this event to every friend and every sympathizer of our cause. There is trembling in Yaoundé right now as I speak. Unity, they say, is strength. And yes, we found it. Thanks for watching. God bless you. God bless Ambazonia, and may he make this revolution short-lived. Good night.